Hello again, everybody. I'm Meteorologist Jeff Matthews, CNY Weathertainment. All of your weather needs handled right there, as well as your inspiration of the day, astronomy information as well, and much, much more. 75 is the average high for this time of year. It went up another degree since I saw you last time. And so that means the red bar ramps up a little bit higher and continues to climb for the next month or so. Our averages continue to slowly go up. We're going to meander close to average, but even a little bit above for Thursday and Friday. But when you take all things considered, when you have cloudy, rainy days to hold the average down, that's pretty much close to average. And then a little cooler for Saturday, a little warmer for Sunday, a lot of storms in the forecast for Monday, so that's going to retard the temperature forecast for you for that day. Hey, full moon, full sun. What's that about? Full moon last night, full sun yesterday, and another full moon tonight before it begins to slowly fade away. But yeah, how about that? 24 hours of full moon and full sun within 24 hours. And ISO stormy Friday. Is that my really bad attempt at Chinese? No, it's to remind you that there's a possibility of an isolated storm for Friday afternoon or evening. The best time will be between about 5 p.m. until 10 p.m. I would think by 10 p.m. any storm that were to form would have moved out of Otsego County and away from central New York at that point. The weekend, there's my favorite phrase, looking just dandy like cotton candy. And don't I wish I had some right now. Radar, local, nothing to talk about. That's good news. Means there's no rain in the air anywhere nearby. Front approaching from the north and west, but as you can see, it's a very thin and broken line with very little areas of heavier yellows or reds. So that's why I have just an isolated storm in the forecast as that merges with an old storm spinning across the Carolinas. What's that all about? Well, this storm can't go anywhere because of the Bermuda high. Easy for me to say. I can't even speak English, much less Chinese. That high can't really go anywhere, so this low can't really go anywhere except squeezing between the two highs. The second high keeps us high and dry for both yesterday and today into tonight and tomorrow morning. But by Friday afternoon, this front will be on the move and getting close and possibly setting off an isolated storm. Not likely, 1 in 4 chance, again, between the hours of about 5 and 10 p.m. Friday afternoon or evening. So here's the progression of events. That high moves off, takes the good weather with it for Friday morning. That storm meanders north and east and kind of, did you like that? Kind of jogs north and east through Connecticut, joins forces with this front out of Canada. The Canadian front brings in some cooler air as well as increasing the slight chance of a storm Friday afternoon, evening, and then cool and dry air for Saturday, which looks picture perfect, much like the way yesterday, Wednesday, did without a cloud in the sky. And Sunday looks, well, I told you before, dandy like cotton candy. Here's a look at the almanac. 7240 was the split for Wednesday. That came in below average, especially on the low side, and pretty close to forecast, although the low I had at 47 came in a little bit cooler than I anticipated. Nothing in the rain gauge, 15 hours and 13 minutes of daylight. We only gain daylight for another, let's see, about 18 days, and we only pick up about another 12 minutes. I'll have your forecast in less than 2 minutes. On a quiet street in the sleepy village of Deerfield, people are out and about living their lives. But there's one person, a decent, courteous, unsung, solitary voice waging a never-ending battle for truth, justice, and saving our taxes all on our behalf. By day, she's Diane Nasser. But by night, when the shadows are long and the lights are going out on most people's day, she's working the midnight oil as Diane Nasser, CPA Wonder Woman. That's right, and I myself am a witness. She's personally saved me almost $700 on my federal taxes alone, money I didn't even know I had coming to me. But that's her style. No fanfare, no pomp, no circumstance, just filing returns, yours and mine, late into the evening, with you and me waking up to hundreds, maybe thousands of dollars saved from the clutches of the IRS. And her reward? A job well done. And maybe a nice new blue cape. Because that's who she is. Diane Nasser, CPA, Wonder Woman. Welcome back. Mostly sunny and warm. The call for your Thursday, not a problem. In fact, it'll start off totally sunny for the morning hours and then some clouds will begin to develop in the afternoon, but not of any consequence. A high, a pair of sevens, and if you like poker, You're going to like the way the forecast begins here, because it's going to be a pretty good starting hand for a poker hand. 77 your forecast high for today, a low of double nickels, 55 for tonight. So if that were your starting hand in poker, you'd have two pair. Fair and not as cool as last night. Fair meaning, well, you'll see the moon through the high clouds beginning to increase or drift in overnight. And then the 7-day forecast, hazy and more humid for Friday. A slight chance for an afternoon-evening storm, again between the hours of 5 and 10 Friday evening. And then totally sunny, a little cooler for Saturday. A nice day on Sunday, mostly sunny. It'll cloud up overnight into Monday, where there'll be some showers and storms and breezy conditions and cooler temperatures because of all the frequent rain. It could be heavy at times Monday morning and early afternoon. Unsettled for Tuesday and Wednesday behind that next system. There could be a brief sun shower both afternoons. That is a check of your 7-day forecast. Remember, regardless of the weather, it's up to you to make it a great day and pass it on. 'Cause I'm your weatherman.